You are my childhood hero. You truly changed my life. These stories changed my life. I'm Alice. I'm a cosplayer. I actually cosplay Annabeth.
Yeah.
But I remember literally being about 6 or 7 and walking past a charity shop in Greenwich and going in and being like, oh, I want to read something, literally picking up, which I do have with me, my first ever edition.
That is one of the old school copies right there. Yeah,
So I picked
okay.
this up in a bookstore, read it, and I think honestly this was years and years ago, like over 10 years ago, and read these books and they honestly changed my life. So
thank you.
I just wanted to start off by saying that and for saying it.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
I literally went to New York this year and went around and looked at all the locations, held up the books, did all of that.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing.
So I wanted to give you a little present to say thank you for literally being the reason I got into reading and loved it so much and the reason I'm here, really. So I made you a little friendship bracelet.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Well, just hearing your story is present enough, but I will definitely treasure that as well.
Uncle Rick.
Oh, thank you. I will wear it with pride. Thank you so much. We'll just have that on for the rest of the day and enjoy. See? Yeah, I'm Uncle Rick now. Yay!
I'm giving one to all the cast. I gave one to Daniel and his was Baby Bro Tea. I've got Bride to Be for Grover.
That's amazing.
So I am genuinely a huge fan.
Fantastic.
Obviously, congrats on season 2. We're where we were before. And we've got the next one coming. I'm so excited.
Me too.
What was something this time around that you wanted to show in this show that was really important to you?
I think one of the trickiest parts was figuring out Tyson the Cyclops and how he would be presented. Not just the sort of the visual effects challenge, which was its own conversation, but his character. And looking back from a remove of 20 years, I thought that we could do perhaps a better job of sort of representing who he is, because he needs to be childlike, but not come across as sort of simple. He's a very complex character with a lot of emotions going on, and he's had a lot of damage and trauma. He's also, however, loyal and sweet, and figuring out a way to do all of that and do it right was a tricky balance. So with the writing, we had a lot of conversations about that, and fortunately what really helped us is finding Daniel. And Daniel Diemer is just so good at inhabiting that character that when you see him on the screen, you just immediately want to, feed him cookies and put a blanket around him. It's oh, come here, big guy. Yeah.
I said this exact thing when I just spoke to him. I was like, Tyson at first is quite a silly character. You're like, oh, but he brings such a human, just gorgeous aspect to this character. I think honestly there could not have been anyone better for him.
Yeah, he's perfect.
Right? Yeah. Even seeing him with 2 eyes in the room, I was like, something's wrong here.
Clearly the mist at work. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously this isn't your first rodeo, but what has been the most rewarding thing about being behind the scenes and involved in season 2?
I think that the answer, just for the show overall, but yes, definitely for season 2, is seeing how much our actors have grown. I mean, obviously, literally, they've grown up. Yes, it's really, we need to write faster or put bricks on their head or something. I don't know. But just how much they've grown as professionals and actors, too. The continuity of being with these young actors from season 1 now well into season 3, and seeing them grow together as a family and support each other and really become very tight friends and so loving and so supportive of one another is just so satisfying. As a former teacher, it's like watching my students over the years and grow and learn and become amazing adults, and that's been the most satisfying thing. It's just so gratifying.
Literally, watching you at the premiere last night, it was like watching a proud dad looking, or a proud uncle, looking over his family.
See, I have the proof.
You
See,
have
uncle.
He
right.
has the proof. And it was just so heartwarming to watch you watch them, because I don't know, I just feel like they have truly brought this whole world to life in exactly the way I imagined, like when I first read these books. Like I had no idea the first film was even being made. I remember sitting in the cinema and all of a sudden there was Yancey Academy up on the screen and I cried. And because I was a kid, so I had no idea they were making a film. And I remember literally then seeing a boy, obviously Logan, in the water and being like, no, Mum, Mum. And so then I have made it my personality since, as you can probably tell. And finally, I know we're only 2 books in, but I have been saying for years that I have been praying for a Heroes of Olympus TV show. I have always said it would be the best thing. I think Leo is one of my all-time favourite book characters ever. Yes. I adore him. Is this something that you would ever want to explore, or is there anything you guys have spoken about exploring?
I mean, I think right now, I mean, of course that'd be amazing. I would love to see that. I don't know what that would look like or when it would happen. Now knowing what I know about how long it takes to put a TV show together, you know, it's a staggering amount of work and time that needs to go into it. Honestly, if we can just get 5 seasons made with the original books, I will consider that an enormous win. And I will be so happy with that. That everything after that is, you know, just the whipped cream on top. However, you know, if they want to talk about that and if things are still going strong, fantastic. Let's talk about it. I don't know what that would look like or when, but sure.
That would be really fun to see. We were talking about how you would come onto set, and Dior was saying that you would be like, "Hey guys, I'm here," and like go sit in your producer's chair and stuff. How do you have the time? You're still writing books, you're still promoting all of this. The show's coming out, and you're on set. You are such an incredible human being.
Oh well, that's kind of you to say. I am not on set all the time, and I rather wish I could be, because every time I come to set, I feel like sort of the truant child. It's like, yes, I'm here. I know I've been missing for 3 weeks, but I'm back. What did I miss? You know, can I have my makeup work? But when I am on set, it's wonderful. It's fantastic to be there. It's not that I can be of real help at that point because I've already put in my work on the script and the actors know what they're doing. They don't need me to guide them day to day.
I think you'd be surprised. I think probably having you there is probably such an amazing thing for them.
It's great for that, just simply to say hello and check in and assure them that everything looks amazing and that, you know, to know that they have my support and, you know, that I think they're incredible and doing an amazing job. So that's my real role. It's sometimes, you know, when I'm feeling particularly salty, I say it's like being the Queen of England. You know, you don't have any real power necessarily, but they you know, bring you out and you just do that and everybody feels better, you know, and then you go back in your castle.
And then you're like, okay, time for me to go back now.
That's right.
But honestly, slay.
You know.
Thank you so much. This has been such an honor. You really have changed my life, so thank you so much.
Great to talk with you.
You too.
May I sign your book before you go? Would you like that?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it seems like you're here, you brought it. Do you mind if I borrow a pen?
I might have a pen. Oh,
okay.
Well done.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. And just so I get it right, how do you spell it?
A-R-I-C-E.
Just the classic way. Okay.
Are you kidding me? I think I'm gonna cry. Honestly, thank you so much. Yeah, I can't explain how much. I used to work in a bookstore in Waterstones, and whenever a young kid would come in, they'd be like, I want something action, I want something fun, but I don't have like I don't want anything boring. I'd be like, I have the perfect thing for you. And I would
That's amazing. There you are.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Great to meet you.